here with a video about the Tony Moly face sheet masks. So I recently have been hearing a lot about Asian beauty and Korean beauty. If you hear a little pitter patter in the background, that's my dog, by the way. So I went online onto Amazon.com and I bought a pack of the face masks, and I believe this is all of the I'm Real masks. So there's 11 in the pack and I got it for like less than 15 bucks. So it's a really good deal. I know that if you buy them at like Urban Outfitters, because I've seen them there, they cost around $5 to $6 each. So I did buy one for about 5 bucks and I liked it a lot, and so I bought more. So today I'm just going to talk about what all the masks claim to do and what different types there are, and then I will try a couple of them on camera, kind of a vlog style, let you know what I think about them while they're on, take them off and let you know what I think about them when they're off, and then I'll come back and do a full review on them. So like I said, there's 11 different masks, and look how stinking cute they are. They are folded up inside, which is how they're so small in the packaging. So the first one is the Tea Tree Mask Sheet, and this is for skin soothing. It gets rid of an uneven skin tone. I believe that all of these you leave on for 20 to 30 minutes. And I actually do use a tea tree face soap as just like a daily cleanser, and it actually does work really well. After I use it, I do notice that there's less pink on my face, less blotchiness, because I do tend to have that when I don't have any makeup on. I definitely have kind of uneven skin tone. The second one is the I'm Real Avocado Mask Sheet. So this one says nutrition. According to the packaging, it says that the avocado mask makes dull skin look radiant and glowing. I do tend to have a pretty dry face in the wintertime, and because of that, it does tend to look more dull and just flat and kind of a matte color, which makes sense because if there's no oil, there's no shine. I've also done like homemade face masks where you mix like avocado and yogurt and stuff like that, and I don't really remember how it worked, but I remember it felt good. The third one is the skin purifying one, and this is, and I'm going to butcher this, Macchioli mask. It looks like milk. So this one makes uneven skin tone look radiant and glowing. So it kind of sounds like a combination between the tea tree and the avocado one. The tea tree one evens out your skin tone, and the avocado one makes it look glowy. So this one claims to do both. And on the front, it does look like there's milk in it, but in the ingredients on the back, it says that there's rice ferment extract and fruit extract and black tea ferment, but it doesn't say anything about milk. Number 4 is the lemon sheet mask, and this one is supposed to brighten your skin. Lemon mask makes dull and dark skin look radiant. Like I said earlier, I do have the pretty dull skin right now, being that it's winter, and for darkness, I don't know if you can tell, even though I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing foundation and I'm wearing concealer, you can still see dark circles under my eyes. And then we have the Clear Skin Rice Face Mask, and this is actually the one that I got originally from Urban Outfitters. This one makes dull skin look radiant and glowing as well, just like the avocado one. They say the exact same description on the back. But this one actually has like snail slime in it. So in Korean beauty right now especially, snail slime is a really popular ingredient in skincare. Tony Moly has some face masks that are specifically focused on the snail slime. This one is the last ingredient, so it probably doesn't have that much in it. Have I been slouching this whole time? I hope not. Even sitting crisscross applesauce, it's really hard to sit up straight all the time. For the most part, the ingredients are pretty similar. Water, glycerin, mineral oil, those are all ingredients. They're in all of them, but this one does have that snail slime. I'm also assuming that because this is clear skin, it might help with breakouts a little bit, as well as just kind of illuminating your face. Then we have the tomato one. So the tomato one makes rough skin look smooth and radiant. I've noticed a trend about all of these is that they all are supposedly going to make my skin look radiant. So this one actually does have tomato in it, as well as peach and honey. I'm hopeful that that will prevent the tomato scent from shining through, because I'm not super excited on using a tomato face mask especially. I think the scent would be interesting, and I just feel weird putting tomato on my face. I feel like I'm, you know, one of the old-timey criminals where they put them in the stocks and then they throw tomatoes at their face, you know? And that just doesn't appeal to me. So I'm hoping that the honey and the peach will kind of block that out so I don't have to feel like I'm experiencing that. For rough skin, my skin isn't too rough. I have fairly soft skin except for the dry spots. Those are really the only rough parts of my skin. So if this actually does make the dry spots moisturized and less obvious, because I don't know if you can tell right now, but on my nose and on my eyebrows, that's where I get the most dry. And no matter how much moisturizer I put on, it always seems to dry out, especially when I put on foundation or concealer. It just highlights that and pulls out the flakiness. So I've been trying to find something that will help with that, and this one doesn't claim to be moisturizing, but it makes rough skin look smooth. So I am hoping that will do something about that as well. Then we have the red wine mask sheet, and this one is for pore care. It says red wine mask tightens uneven skin texture with enlarged pores. So recently I've had larger pores. I haven't always had large pores. They've kind of always been pretty small. But in the past couple months especially, right around my nose area and on my cheeks right here, I've had really large pores. It's not blackheads so much, so I don't really have to pull them out. I've used charcoal masks and everything, but I never notice any difference from those because they don't seem to close up the pores. They just seem to extract from the pores. And especially since I put concealer here under my eye, it covers up some of the pores, but then the parts that it doesn't cover up right here, it's even more obvious. I'm hoping that this one will actually do what it says and tighten the pores and get rid of them. And if it does, I'm definitely going to buy this one again. Then we have the pomegranate one, and I'm really excited about this because pomegranate is one of my absolute favorite scents and flavors. I am in love with pomegranate, and so I'm hoping this one is going to smell like it should. This one is for elasticity, and it just says that it firms up your skin. That's all it says. Pomegranate mask firms up skin. I am only 20, so I don't really have a huge problem with skin sagging or wrinkles or, you know, just loose skin anywhere. So I'm currently not too worried about the elasticity of my skin. It's still pretty, you know, supple, and I moisturize and I put on toner and serum and everything. However, since it is pomegranate, I'm super stoked to use it. And also, it is never too early to start preventing. You can start putting on moisturizer when you're like 10 years old. It's not gonna hurt, it keeps your face nice and soft, and it does prevent damage further down the road. So because of that, I am definitely going to be using this, and hopefully I do notice a difference. Maybe I just feel like my skin is fine, but then when I use this, I'll be like, where has this been all my life? My skin is like 80 times better. You never know. So we're down to 3 left, and this one is broccoli, which sounds even weirder than the tomato one. And it actually does have broccoli extract as well as cabbage extract and olive leaf extract. So this one is for vitality, and it says that it provides vitalizing energy to tired skin. That is definitely something I have a problem with. My skin is always very tired. I'm sorry if the lighting is changing, by the way. It's getting dark outside. It's like 4:30 and it's basically nighttime. So I do have really tired skin, probably because I'm really tired all the time. So of all the masks, this broccoli one is definitely high up on my list of excitement to try. This one doesn't really seem to have any ingredients besides fragrance that seems like it's going to actually disguise the scent of the olive leaf, cabbage, and broccoli smell. So I am nervous about that. Second to last one is the Aloe sheet mask, and this one is for moisturizing, which just like the tomato mask, as I was saying, I definitely need help with moisturizing, especially in this little area right there. So I'm hoping that this one will kind of penetrate deeper than my moisturizer, my daily moisturizer, and really just kind of refresh my face so that it can, you know, kind of start over and go about life kind of in a brand new place, because I think that I kind of just need a reset in my skin. If it gets to a certain place, I think that it'll be easier to maintain that rather than trying to get it there in the first place. And finally, we have the Seaweed Sheet Mask, and this one is for skin purifying. So this one says that seaweed masks make skin look bright and radiant with freshness of the sea. This one seems like the most eloquent out of all of them, because all of them are just like, this one moisturizes dry skin, this one brightens and makes your skin look radiant, this one's look bright and radiant with freshness of the sea. This one has glacier water as well, which makes it seem super fresh, like I'm gonna have an ice cube on my face. So something about sheet masks in general that are really nice is that you don't have to wash them off. So something you can do is you just take them, you put them on before bed after you washed your face, and you put them on your face. Cute, right? Put them on your face like that, and then you leave them on for 20 to 30 minutes, and after you're done, you can just take them off, put them on your nightstand, and go to sleep. Just kind of pat in the extra serum that's in here with them, and then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to rinse it off like a clay mask where you have to kind of scrub and scrub at it. These ones, it's just like a moisturizer where you leave it on overnight. So they're really convenient. They always feel so good and relaxing. I always feel like I'm having a spa day when I use it, like I'm actually going out to the spa and getting pampered. When in actuality, I spent like $1 on a face mask that's going to hopefully have an awesome result on my face, and it's not going to cost like $100 like going to a full-on spa is going to. If you want to use them every day, you can. It can start to get pricey, but it's not like an exfoliant or a clay mask where you're going to want to use it maximum like 2 times a week. So I'm really excited to use all of these. I'll do a couple clips after this of how I liked them, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm about to use the Tony Moly I'm Real Aloe Mask Sheet, and this one is moisturizing. I have had the mask on for about 5 or 10 minutes, and it feels really nice so far. It feels like it could be moisturizing, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll have to find out by the end, and it is pretty late, so we will see if I am going to do an immediate update right now, or if I will just let you know in the morning. Good morning! So last night I wore my moisturizing aloe sheet mask, and I wanted to do an update. Last night, right after I took it off, my face was really sticky. And you know, I patted in all of the extra serum because that's what you're supposed to do, so your face absorbs as much as it can. And this morning, I wanted to see if it made a difference. So my cheeks and my forehead feel pretty soft, like definitely, I don't know about moisturized, but they feel pretty soft. The parts of my face that have dryness are like right in my eyebrows, this line, and on my nose. So my eyebrows, they a lot of times will have like flakiness, and right here as well, and I don't notice any of that, so that seems to have cleared up. But I do still have some on my nose, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell with this camera or whatever, but there is still some flaking and really dry patches. So it probably didn't work as well as it could have, but it did seem to make at least a little bit of a difference, and maybe my nose is just really dry, and so I'm gonna have to figure something else out for that. But anyways, it definitely seemed to help at least a little, and my face feels pretty soft, so I give it at least 1 thumbs up. I don't know about 2 thumbs up, but I did like it, and I'll probably be trying that one again. Okay, I'm going to be trying out the Tony Moly I'm Real Tomato Mask, and this one is for radiance. It doesn't really smell like tomato, but it does a little bit. It's kind of weird, so I'm iffy on it. Last night I put on the Tony Moly Tomato Face Mask, and it's supposed to make it look smooth and radiant. I don't really know if it worked. My face looks really like pink and blotchy right now, and I don't think that's because of that necessarily. I think that my skin is just being kind of weird, but I did wake up with a pimple, and I don't know if it's because of the mask, but it definitely doesn't look smoother because of that. The rest of my skin is really, really soft and smooth except for my chin. But I don't know about radiant. I think it looks pretty much the same tone. It looks pretty pretty matte, not really glowy at all. The tip of my nose is, but it usually is pretty glowy. But like my cheeks still look pretty dull color and everything. And weirdly, yeah, my face is very blotchy and discolored today, but I'm assuming it's not because of the mask, but I'm not positive. So just a quick update on the mask situation. I tried out both the moisturizing aloe mask and the Radiance tomato mask. With the tomato mask, I didn't really notice any real brightening, and it is supposed to make rough skin look smooth and radiant. It did make my skin very smooth. The next day my skin was very soft and there was no bumps except for I had a new breakout in the morning, and I don't know if it's associated with the mask at all. I'll show it in that like vlog footage. But it didn't make it brighter, and I did notice some redness and blotchiness. Again, don't know if it's associated with the mask. With the aloe moisturizing mask, I definitely did notice a difference. I have like no dry patches on my nose or my eyebrows where I had in the past tended to get dry and patchy and flaky, and I have not noticed that for about a week now. So since I've had this mask on that one night, I have noticed a difference. So I definitely would recommend the moisturizing one. Not so sure about the Radiance one. I do have a lemon brightening one still that I haven't tried that I'm excited to. But overall, I definitely recommend the moisturizing ones. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. Also, go check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave some comments down below letting us know what you thought and what you would like to see next. Also, if you want to watch our last video, click that box over there. And if you want to watch the one before that, click that box over there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.